Hey everyone, it's Jem with ChappyPlans. Thanks for joining me for Project Life Week 9. Stick around. Hey friends, it's Jem with ChappyPlans. Thanks for joining me for week number 9 in my Project Life album, where I'm documenting finally getting better and going, oh wait, no, this is the week I'm sick again. Just kidding. And I'm showing you, I have put together the pockets. I filled all of them with either photos or cards. And I also created this little like custom insert, which was an 8x12, like 4x6 vertically oriented page protector that I cut in half so that I could put these photos of our new kitten in there. So that's the highlight of the week for sure. So let's get started with the process. So this week was supposed to be my first week back at work. It was right after our winter break, and Sunday evening I wasn't feeling so great, and by Monday morning I was draining fluids. So I went through 2 boxes of tissues in a matter of 24 hours, which is insane. So I knew I wasn't going to be able to go to work that day because I was like, I can't go anywhere unless I have tissues shoved up my nose. So I stayed home on Monday and thought, okay, hopefully it's just like, I don't know, a longer COVID reaction because the week before I had COVID, but I was feeling better for the last few days up until Sunday night. So when Tuesday morning I woke up, still felt sick. So I went to urgent care. Sure enough, they said I had a sinus infection and tested me for the flu, which I had as well. So it was just another week of sickness, but luckily they gave me antibiotics and I felt much better by Thursday. Anyhow, enough of me whining. The title card is what I'm working on now. So I used a lot of cards from my stash. To be honest, there wasn't enough February items to complete an entire like month's Project Life spread for me anyway. So I'm dipping into my stash here and there, which is fine because I really want to use what I have. So like I have tons of Studio Calico cards left. But this sparkly vellum, I think, is from like July maybe. And then I took this pattern paper I had with all of the hearts. It's from the Hobby Story kit, and I fussy cut out all those hearts to add as embellishments on photos and things. So right now I just added that, and then the February fan not a fan is from last year. The labels are from Studio Calico, and then the puffy hearts I found at Joann. The puffy alphas are very old from Ellie Edwards. And then this picture is my husband actually got them for me the day before, or the Saturday before, but they looked beautiful on Monday, so I snapped a photo of them before I went to work, and I want to include those in the album. So just kept it simple with a little chipboard heart piece that says enjoy, celebrate, and give thanks, because my husband got them for me as a belated Valentine's gift since we all had COVID on Valentine's. I apologize if you hear my voice going in and out. I have my brand new kitten trying to climb up my legs, so I'm like trying to keep him occupied while doing the voiceover because he is currently in our craft room to be separate from Smokey. Anyway, the other vellums, the here and now, and then on the right side there's a Monday through Friday card. Those have the same font and are from the same kit. I think it's either from February or the XO story kit, but I could be wrong. I just made it all work. So here's a selfie at urgent care. Obviously a thumbs down. I shared this in my Instagram stories, so if you follow me over there, you probably saw the picture. I used this word phrase sticker that says no, and then I just wrote about how I had to go to urgent care because I was sick. And then the last row is Nora with Starbucks because I treated us both Wednesday after I picked her up from school. And on the I love you and I love your story, it says like on the top, thanks dad or something like that, or I love you dad, I don't know. I covered it up with a red word phrase sticker that said 3 things and made it into a journaling spot for 3 different things I could journal about. And I used these puffy numbers I had left over from the paper person shop. So I'll read you the journaling real quick. It says, 1, February has been one of the worst months in a long time. I'm ready to turn the page to March. 2, thankful Nora isn't sick. Few, sometimes you reward a bad week with a Starbucks treat. And 3 says, Wednesday Nora was dancing and rolled her left ankle pretty bad. She had to miss dance. Not cool. currently have my kitten biting my feet, so that's fun. You can see I'm auditioning embellishments for this picture of Nora crossing her eyes and being silly, and I just put the kiss me one because that one just made the most sense. Compared to the other photos I have during the week. So I put that there, and then I can do my journaling, and then I'll show you how everything looks in real time of the finished left side of the spread here in a minute. And then I'm going to move on to the insert, which are just the 4 photos of Nora. First 4 photos we've ever taken of our new addition. His name is Toothless. So I used this felt exclamation point because she was so surprised, and it's just the perfect picture I captured of her with her new kitten, because this was the first time she heard him make a tiny little meow, and she cupped her hand over her mouth like, oh my gosh. It's so tiny. And I just put a couple of word phrase stickers, another little enamel heart, and then on the bottom picture of him falling asleep on her lap on the way home, because we had to drive like an hour to pick him up, I put one of those hearts, and then an pleather XOXO. It must be from that same story kit, but I just don't really remember which one. My apologies. And then the backside is a picture of Toothless with his Light Fury. If you've seen How to Train Your Dragon #3, that is his mate in the movie. So it's so cute that he is loving his little stuffy. And then Nora laying down in the guest bed on the craft room with her little baby. He's got his little collar on now. She picked out this cute little chambray bow tie collar with a bell so we can hear him because he's so little. And I put another one of those hearts, and then used the alphas just to put the initials T and N, and wrote Toothless and Nora with the Savored Memories chipboard. So it was really exciting. I tell the story on the bottom journaling card on the right side, so I'll just tell you, I won't read you the journaling verbatim, I'll just tell you the story of how we got him. So Saturday we had plans. We were supposed to go to this kids expo, and there was a lot of fun stuff to do, and then we were going to go to dinner after, but I was scrolling on Facebook while I was getting ready in the bathroom, and I saw my friend share a post for people who were looking for kittens, and there happened to be 2 kittens left, a male and a female. And I was like, oh my freaking gosh, this is perfect. So I reached out immediately to my friend, said, text whoever this is, which it happened to be her mom's friend, or her aunt's friend or something, neighbor. And I was like, tell her I'm interested. And I messaged her. So I did. I messaged her right away. So I made sure that he was available and all that good stuff. And my husband was down with it because Nora had already bought everything for the kitten. We were just waiting on the kitten. So we decided to cancel our plans. It was around, I don't know, it was like 10 something or 11, no, it was like 11 something when all this happened. And so I went into her room and I said, do you want the good news or the bad news? And she was like, the bad news. And I was like, well, the bad news is we're not going to the expo. And she was like, oh man. I was like, but the good news is it's because we have to go pick up your kitty. And I flipped around, or I said, we have to go pick up this. And I flipped around my phone and I showed her the picture of the kitten, and she burst into tears, like lost her mind. It was the cutest thing. I've never seen her get that emotional over anything. And it's like one of those viral videos when the kittens, when parents surprise their kids with like a kitten or a puppy and they cry. That is what she did. She lost it. So it was adorable. We ended up like, they played Zelda for a little bit, and then we left and we got lunch at, here's the real time pictures and embellishing. So we left and we got lunch, and then we stopped at the store and got a few things, and then we drove an hour to go pick him up. And so it was like so serendipitous. It was so perfect, and he fits right in. He's such a little love. He's crazy. He's a kitten, so he's really crazy. But also Smokey seems to be doing okay with him. Like he's hissed at him a couple times, but they've been like kind of playing underneath the door, and we've slowly like showed them to each other and kind of for like a split second here or there, let them kind of be near each other and smell each other. It seems like things are going okay. I'm just so traumatized because of what happened with Jeeves, but I'm really hoping that they get along well and can be friends, or at least coexist better than the other 2 did. So, yeah, that's the story of how we got our little kitty. And he's black. Well, he has like brown stripes, but they're very faint. We'll see how he looks and his coloring goes as he gets older. But he's got green eyes. So Nora wanted to name, like, she's obsessed with Toothless and Light Fury. So if we got a dark cat, she wanted to name him Toothless. And if we got a light cat, she wanted to name him Light Fury. And if we got an orange cat, like a tabby cat, orange cat, she wanted to name him Little Petey from Dogman. So, and then another name she was thinking of was Potato, which is just cute and random. So anyways, he's black with green eyes, just like Toothless. And so that's what we named him, Toothless. And he has his little Light Fury stuffy, and he's just perfect. So that's pretty much it. The right side of the spread is more cat pictures. Here's Smokey, and I'm actually underneath that white blanket. He's laying on top of me, and just being a little snuggle bug. And then the picture that I did embellish earlier of Nora's hair, and then her like close-up photo, she had curly hair. She wanted me to try this like viral heatless curls hack using scrunchies, and so I curled her hair up in scrunchies the night before school, and then took it out in the morning, and it was so curly. It was like wicked bouncy, so I was calling her Curly Suit. The last picture here is Nora and Abby with Toothless after church on Sunday. They had a play date because Abby could not wait to come and see the new kitten. She's obsessed with him. So she has claimed herself auntie to the fur baby. So that's it. And then on this love story card, I just lettered Toothless and wrote the story about how he came to join our little family. And that's going to do it for week number 9. Thank God it's over. I am so ready for March to be in full swing. It's definitely been quite a long year already. So that's going to do it for me today, friends. Oh, goodness. Let me know. How has your month been? Hopefully much healthier than mine. Here's a finished look at the right side of the spread, and then I'm going to show you how everything looks all together. Super appreciate you spending time with me. I'm excited to be able to dive into my March Stories by the Month kit next week for week 10. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not. Hit the bell, all that good stuff. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourselves, friends, and remember that you are enough. See you next week. Bye.